Quick question, what's your secret weapon for building muscle? I bet for most of you, the answer is immediate. The egg, right? After all, for decades we've been told it's the undisputed king of protein. And look, it's not that they're wrong, the egg is an incredible food. But what if I told you you've been overlooking a small, humble seed that not only has more protein, gram for gram, but also offers a nutrient profile the egg can't even dream of? What if the solution to halting the loss of strength that comes with age, to reclaiming your vitality, and to building a strong body, no matter your age, isn't in the hen house but in the field, from one of the oldest plants around? I'm Dr. Jaine, and today we're going to bust one of the biggest nutrition myths. I'll introduce you to the true contenders for the egg's throne. Stay with me until the end, because the number one seed I'm about to reveal is the absolute champion and could change how you fuel your muscles forever. Before I reveal these incredibly powerful seeds, we need to talk about the why. And the why is a silent enemy, a thief that year after year steals your strength, mobility, and independence, often without you even noticing. The clinical name for this thief is sarcopenia. I know the name sounds like something from a hospital, maybe a disease for the very, very elderly, but the reality is that this process affects us all, and it starts much earlier than you think. And no, it doesn't begin at 80. Science is clear. If we don't actively fight it, this muscle loss process starts silently around age 30. From then on, we can lose 3 to 5% of our muscle mass per decade, and after 60, the process accelerates dramatically, with losses of up to 3% per year. Think about this for a second. This isn't about aesthetics, a defined abs, or magazine cover biceps. This is about something far more fundamental. Losing muscle means losing quality of life. It's when, suddenly, grocery bags feel heavier. It's when climbing a flight of stairs leaves you breathless. It's when standing up from a chair requires an effort that didn't exist before. It's losing balance more easily, multiplying the risk of falls and fractures that can completely change your life. Your muscles are your protective armor. They're your body's engine, and they're your metabolic insurance policy. Healthy muscles burn more calories, even at rest, helping keep excess weight and type 2 diabetes at bay. They're your reserve of amino acids, crucial for a strong immune system and recovery from illness or surgery. In short, your muscles are your fountain of youth. And this isn't just for those aging. If you're young and exercise, this is vital. Every time you train, you create micro tears in your muscle fibers. That's the signal your body needs to rebuild stronger. But for that rebuilding, it needs the right raw materials, the bricks. And those bricks are the amino acids from protein. Without the right protein, in the right quantity and quality, that recovery stalls. The result? You feel sorer, more tired, and don't see the progress you want. So, the key question is always the same. Are you giving your body the right protein to build and maintain your strength? That's where our protagonist, the egg, comes in, and where our story gets really interesting. The egg, undisputed king, or a myth to revisit? Let's be fair. The egg earned its fame as the protein king for good reason, and I'm not here to say otherwise. It's an incredibly nutritious, affordable, and versatile food in the kitchen. If we look at its protein, the quality is nearly perfect. A large egg has about 6 to 7 grams of protein, which equates to around 13 grams per 100 grams of egg. But as a doctor, I'll tell you the most important thing isn't quantity, it's quality. And here, the egg shines. Its protein is complete. This means it contains all 9 essential amino acids, the fundamental bricks our body can't produce and must get from food. Plus, our body absorbs and uses it incredibly well. For all this, the egg was crowned king, and for a long time, no one dared challenge its throne. Until now. This is where our story gets interesting. when we introduce a key concept that changes everything: protein density. That is, not just how much protein a food has, but how much protein it provides per gram of its weight. And it's on this ground that the mighty egg starts facing unexpected and serious competition. And I know what you're thinking. Doc Jaine, it's easy to eat 2 eggs, which is 100 grams. No one eats 100 grams of seeds. And you're absolutely right. But here's where the magic happens. You don't need to. What I'm going to show you in the next few minutes is that by smartly including a few tablespoons of these seeds in your daily routine, you can not only match but easily surpass the protein contribution you thought only eggs could provide. And along the way, you'll add a cocktail of fiber, minerals, and healthy fats that eggs simply don't have. So, get ready. Our countdown journey starts now. We'll climb the power scale from very good seeds to the number 1, the undisputed champion that truly deserves the crown, the plant arsenal, powerful seeds for your muscles. Seed number 5, chia seeds, the Aztec jewel for endurance. We start with a tiny but legendary seed, chia, which in the Mayan language means strength. It was the fuel for Aztec messengers and warriors. They believed a tablespoon was enough to sustain them for 24 hours. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, but it gives you an idea of how nutritious it is. In terms of protein, chia has about 16 or 17 grams per 100 grams. Right off the bat, it surpasses the egg's 13 grams. But let's be precise. While its amino acid profile is fantastic, it's not considered a complete protein because it's a bit low in lysine, an essential amino acid. This isn't a big issue if you have a varied diet, as you can get lysine from other sources, but it's important to know. Where chia is an absolute champion is its fiber. When you mix it with water or milk, something magical happens. It absorbs up to 12 times its weight and forms a gel. This gel keeps you fuller longer, stabilizes blood sugar, and hydrates you from within, which is crucial after exercise. And let's not forget its omega-3 fats, great for fighting inflammation caused by stress, exercise, or poor diet. How to use it? The easiest way is to make a pudding. 3 tablespoons of chia in a cup of plant-based milk, a touch of sweetness if you like, into the fridge overnight, and in the morning, you've got a creamy powerhouse breakfast. You can also add a tablespoon to smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. Chia is a great starting point, but this is just the beginning. Seed number 4, flax seeds, the digestive and hormonal guardian. Our next contender is flaxseed. With about 18 to 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, it beats the egg again. Like chia, it's technically not a complete protein, also low in lysine, but in a balanced diet, this isn't a major issue. Where flaxseed is unrivaled is in 2 things. First, its wealth of fiber, which is a marvel for digestive health. But its true superpower is lignans. Flaxseed is the richest source of these compounds on the planet. Lignans are phytoestrogens that help balance hormones, and many studies link them to a lower risk of certain cancers like breast and prostate. Plus, like chia, it's loaded with omega-3s, good for the heart and brain. A crucial detail: to get all these benefits, you need to consume flaxseed ground. If you eat it whole, it passes through your body without being absorbed. Buy it pre-ground and store it in the fridge, or better yet, grind a small batch every few days with a coffee grinder. How to use it? Equally easy. 1 or 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed in your smoothie, yogurt, or salads. A simple habit that adds protein, fiber, and unique hormonal power. We've got endurance and balance. Now let's move to protection, the antioxidant shield for your muscles. Seed number 3, sunflower seeds. We're entering heavyweight territory. Sunflower seeds, often eaten as a casual snack, are a nutritional powerhouse. With an impressive 21 grams of protein per 100 grams, they leave the egg far behind. Again, to be transparent, their protein is slightly low in lysine, so it pairs perfectly with other foods. But the real value of sunflower seeds for your muscles isn't just protein, it's their ability to protect. They're one of the best sources of vitamin E, a potent antioxidant. Think of it this way: when you work out, your body generates free radicals, molecules that damage your muscle cells and slow recovery. Vitamin E is like your muscle's bodyguard, neutralizing those bad guys and protecting your cells. Plus, they're super rich in selenium, another antioxidant mineral that helps your thyroid function properly, regulating your metabolism. And as if that weren't enough, they provide a solid dose of magnesium, the relaxation mineral. Magnesium helps your muscles relax after contracting, prevents cramps, and improves sleep, which is when your muscles repair and grow. How to enjoy them? Raw or lightly toasted without excess salt, they're a perfect snack. Add them to salads for a crunchy touch, or try sunflower seed butter as an alternative to peanut butter. We've added protection. Now let's get to minerals for strength. Seed number 2, pumpkin seeds, the magnesium and zinc treasure. If sunflower seeds were the shield, pumpkin seeds are the forge. These green gems are a nutritional marvel, with a protein content ranging from 19 to an impressive 30 grams per 100 grams. Some specific processed varieties can hit 33, but the norm is that value, already more than double the eggs. While not a complete protein, they're rich in certain amino acids like arginine, which improves blood flow and helps nutrients reach your muscles better. But where pumpkin seeds become a superfood for strength is their minerals. They're one of the best plant-based sources of magnesium and zinc. We've talked about magnesium, but it's critical. If you feel tired, have cramps, or sleep poorly, you might be low. Zinc is the mineral of strength and immunity. It's vital for healing, including your muscles, for your immune system, and crucially, it plays a role in producing hormones like testosterone, essential for building and maintaining muscle mass. How to use them? Sprinkle them on everything. Buy them raw and shelled and add them to vegetable soups, salads, yogurt, or eat them by the handful. They elevate any dish. Seed number 1, hemp seeds, the ultimate muscle fuel. And now, the champion. Hemp seeds are the crown jewel. With an astonishing 31 to 33 grams of protein per 100 grams, they're in a league of their own. But it's not just quantity. Hemp seeds are a complete protein with an ideal balance of all 9 essential amino acids, and they're incredibly digestible, meaning your body uses them efficiently. They're also a perfect balance of omega-3 and omega-6 fats, supporting heart health, reducing inflammation, and aiding muscle recovery. Plus, they're rich in magnesium, zinc, and iron, all crucial for strength, immunity, and energy. How to use them? The options are endless. Sprinkle a tablespoon over oatmeal, yogurt, or salads for a nutty crunch. Make homemade hemp milk. Blend 1 part seeds with 4 parts water for a super nutritious milk. No straining needed. In pesto or sauces, swap pine nuts for hemp seeds in your pesto for a creamier, protein-packed result. Picture a bowl of oatmeal with a tablespoon of hemp, a tablespoon of chia, and a handful of pumpkin seeds. Without realizing it, you've crafted a breakfast with more protein, fiber, and healthy fats than most, setting the stage for a day of strength and energy. If this opened your eyes and you want to keep uncovering nature's secrets to power up your body, join this community. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell, because in the next videos, we'll keep revealing tools like these to take control of your well-being. And now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Did you know about the power of hemp? Which of these seeds surprised you the most, and which will you start trying? Your questions and discoveries are what make this worthwhile. Lastly, if you thought of a friend or family member who's always tired, wants to regain strength, or could simply benefit from this, do them a favor and share this video. A small gesture could be the first step to changing someone's life. So we challenged the king, the egg, and saw that, while it's great, its reign has competition. We discovered chia's endurance, flaxseed's hormonal balance, sunflower's antioxidant shield, and pumpkin's mineral strength. We journeyed to the Amazon to uncover the complete protein of Sacha inchi, but in the end, one seed stood above them all. Hemp seeds, with their brutal protein density, perfect amino acid profile, incredible digestibility, and ideal fat balance, crown themselves the undisputed champion for nurturing and building your muscles. Nature gives us incredibly powerful tools to slow the passage of time, reclaim vitality, and build a strong, resilient body. It's within your reach. It's not about banning anything, but about smartly adding superfoods that give you maximum benefit with every bite. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Head to the store, grab these seeds, and add a tablespoon of power to your next meal. Your muscles will thank you.